Hello viewers, hope you are doing well. Today I'm going to start a new topic basically, that is storage account. So I will create a 4 or 5 parts of the storage account because it's a huge topic and it's one of the important topic for the cloud engineers, basically a cloud operation. Why storage is important? Because it's a very important service for us where we are going to store our important data. So if you compare with the why people are generally prefer the storage account in a cloud, because if you compare with the on-premises related, if you compare from the on-premises and versus cloud is much cheaper than on-premises, right? It's a costly, no doubt. They have a lot of different service, but if you compare with the random things, so no doubt storage is a storage prospect. It's a very cheaper than on-premises, right? And the second and best biggest advantage of this, there's no need of hardware maintenance and all the things for you. There's no need to buy the storage account, storage devices to store your data. It's a fully managed service. So today we are going to see how we can create the storage account, what are the options available there, how you can save, how you can connect from your machine over there, like using the Azure Explorer option there, how you can secure your storage account. In the further video, I'm also going to show you how you can migrate your file server, right, on Azure. File server means how you can migrate, how you can sync for on-premises file server data with your Azure files. That is called a sync service. We will discuss in the next video. So today I'm going to discuss on this storage account. So first let's do this. For creating the storage account, you have to go to the storage option here. Just click on that. This menu, you'll find the storage account. Just click on that and just go to the create storage account. Once you are going to create storage account, just choose your region and the storage account name. I'm giving any random name, and name should be unique because so demo storage 0101 hope should be available. Is you choose the standard, premium is the costly service, and the redundancy point of view for this demo environment I'm using the LRS means it's only for the single data center. If something goes wrong with this, that disk level means that frag data will be available for you. If you are using for the production environment, be sure it's totally depend on the client requirement and your company requirement, which type of redundancy company wants, because redundancy is totally depend on your cost, because when you are choosing the redundancy, replication cost will be there. So please guys be aware on that, right? If you are using the GRS, so what you are doing, you are transferring from, you are storing your data from a single location. That data should be replicated from your region to another region, so the region replication cost will be there. So please be ensure that, right? So I'm using the LRS option here. Next, move to the advanced option. TLS version should be 1.2 as per recommendation, right? Going to the next option, network access is the also one of the primary factor we will discuss later after creating this account. I'm going to data protection, just leave it, right? Because uh, these things are soft containers. The edition is already for the 7 days also. You can also change this option after this. So in encryption label, that is okay. We are not going to change anything here. Just create the review, and we will wait for the final outcome. Then we will create it. Okay, now we have option for creating this account, right? So once this account will create, now after that you will get an option what type of file storage, what type of storage account you want to use over there, right? So it is in a progress, so let's wait for that. I'm going to the resource group. Okay, guys, if you are doing any demo, if you are doing any lab, please be ensure never left your any resources which is not in a use, because it will cost you, right? Just suppose this is the, I created this lab for you in a last video, but I forget to delete this public IP, and this is going to cost me, right? So I'm just deleting this option, and we are waiting for the storage account. Okay, now we have a storage account. So you can see demo storage 001 is available right now, right? These are the basic requirement which you have created over here. So we are going to see the inner networking and the encryption section here. Just go to the networking section here. In a networking section, currently this storage account, okay, enable for all networks, right? Means anybody can access this storage account. It means not open, but it can be accessed from the any account. If you want to protect, just click on the second option. After creating this, they will ask for your virtual network, even from which IP range you can also define your IP range, means which IP can access the storage account, right? And one of the most important things is shared access signature. What is the use of this shared access signature? Basically, it's not a recommended way basically to give a permission to anybody to access our storage account. But generally, what happens? Suppose you have one storage account that is only for the sales guys. They are updating their billing related stuff, either inquiry related stuff. So what we do basically, so we are just giving the permission from this. That's like what you want to give. Suppose they have created one blob storage over there, so we can give the, just click on the blob storage here, like what type of service, container, objects, what. And after that, just remove the permission. Suppose I don't want anybody can delete it. I want to see only read, people can read only. So it's totally depend on you what permission you want to give for the what date, right? And just clear the one token for them, and just share this token with that guy and use the storage Azure Explorer here, and you can just simply you are able to access it for the period of time, right? Once the period is over, you are unable to access this storage. It's the one of the important feature, but in a production environment we are not generally recommended this way to log in and access your data, right? Storage account, generally what is the best practice says, always use your storage account for the suppose you are using some application, you are storing your data, be ensured it's the storage account should be a least privilege based, because it's very important. And if you think about the hacker perspective, it is the one of the most targeted storage service in a cloud account, because everybody knows people are storing their important data in a storage account. So guys, please be aware of that, right? So it's just things which I'm going to explore here, just exploring for the pursuit. And if you're going to the configuration section here also, you can change your TLS version, right? It's totally depend on you. And what else we can, if you want to create some storage account, like if you want to create a blob storage, you want to get the file storage account here, you can just simply click, just suppose I want to create one file share, just click on that, give the any name here, just like demo fs, right? And it's totally dependent transactional optimized. It means if you are storage account which you are using for day to day, means generally used, but so people are generally using a transaction, it's a by default option is there. Premium is not available. Why? Because we are not using the premium option, right? And cool, basically you want to store, create one file server where you just uploading the information. It's not a randomly used, you are just storing the data for the, some time, right? So you can, I'm just creating for the demo purpose here. And once you'll create, you will going to create a 5 TB. You can also modify this, like edit the quota here, like I'm giving the 1024. So currently it's a 1 GB, right? You can see it's a 1 TB, means from 5 to. So this is the way basically, if you want to connect from this one, you can connect from here, right? They will give you the option how you can connect this one. And also just go to the property here, and if you're going for the snapshot, you have another option for snapshot. If you're doing snapshot, your snapshot will be listed here. If you're doing the backup for that, your backup is also going to be here, right? So this is the basic overview, guy. If you want to create the containers, means blob storage, the same for the blob storage here, just give the name anything like demo blob, and it will be just created, and the things will be available here, right? In a blob you will not find the storage, means in a file share you have to define the limit, means what type, how like a, you are going to create a storage, you have to mention the space over there. But here there is no need to mention the space here. Uh, and always remember, storage is always cost to what you are going, how much data you are storing there. It's not like you have created 5 TB data, 5 TB file server, Like, so you are going to charge for the 5 TB? No. A data amount, suppose you are storing 1 GB, it will cost you 1 GB. If you're storing 2 GB, it will cost you 2 GB. Means it's just like a service based. What service you are, how much data you are using, they will cost you, right? So okay, so thank you. I think we are okay for the day. And next video, I'm going to cover some more important things like how you can connect this storage account to our file server, and also we will see in the next video how you can migrate your on-premises file server to the cloud here. Thank you guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you.